Hey riders, welcome back to Bike Beat, your trusted source for honest, in-depth motorcycle reviews. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about midweight cruisers of the year, the 2025 Honda CMX850 Rebel. Honda's Rebel line has always struck a chord with new riders and veterans alike, but this 850 model brings a fresh punch of power, comfort, and style that's got everyone buzzing. Now, if you're familiar with the Rebel series, you'll notice right away that the 850 bridges the gap between the approachable 500 and the torque-heavy 1100. But don't be mistaken, this isn't just a middle sibling. The CMX850 has a personality all its own. Let's start with what's under the tank. At the heart of the Rebel 850 is a parallel twin 850 cubic centimeters engine, derived from the Africa Twin platform but retuned for cruiser duty. It produces roughly 75 horsepower and 72 Nm of torque, which gives it a satisfying grunt off the line without intimidating throttle delivery. Power comes on smoothly, and the mid-range is where this engine truly shines, perfect for highway cruising or carving up a canyon road. The throttle-by-wire system allows for precise control, and Honda's engineers have done a fantastic job balancing responsiveness with rider comfort. Honda has also equipped the Rebel 850 with selectable riding modes, a first for a midweight Rebel. You get 3 presets: Standard, Sport, and Rain, plus a custom mode you can dial in to your liking. These modes adjust throttle response, traction control, and even engine braking, giving the rider more control over how the bike behaves in different conditions. Whether you're commuting through traffic or heading out for a weekend tour, there's a mode that fits. The 6-speed gearbox is slick and predictable, paired with a slipper clutch that makes downshifting smooth and easy, especially when you're being a bit aggressive on twisty roads. And yes, for those wondering, Honda's dual-clutch transmission, DCT, is available as an option on the 850, making it even more appealing for riders who prefer a clutchless experience. Let's talk suspension. The Rebel 850 comes with 43mm front forks and dual rear shocks, tuned for comfort but firm enough to give you solid road feedback. It won't win any track day awards, but for real-world cruising and spirited weekend rides, it strikes a great balance. ABS is standard, and braking is handled by a single 310mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper, and a rear 256mm disc. It's not superbike-level stopping power, but it's perfectly adequate for the bike's weight and performance range. Speaking of weight, the CMX850 tips the scales at around 220 kilograms wet, making it manageable for a wide range of riders. Seat height is a low 690mm, staying true to the Rebel's accessible routes. That low stance means flat-footing at stops is no issue, and the narrow midsection adds to the sense of control. Design-wise, the 2025 Rebel 850 sticks to the minimalist, blacked-out aesthetic that's become a hallmark of the series. But it also brings a slightly more muscular stance. The tank has been reshaped for a bolder look, and the LED lighting front to back is sharp and modern without feeling out of place. You've got a new 5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity, showing navigation, calls, music, and ride stats, all controlled via a simple switchgear on the handlebar. It's subtle tech integration done right. The ergonomics are relaxed. Foot pegs are mid-mounted with just a hint of forward lean, while the wide, low handlebars keep you upright and in control. The stock seat is surprisingly plush, and there's an optional touring package available that includes a pillion backrest, luggage rack, and even a windscreen, making it a legit light tourer if you want it to be. Now let's talk numbers. The starting price for the 2025 Honda CMX850 Rebel is $9,499, with the DCT model bumping that up to around $10,299. That positions it competitively against rivals like the Yamaha Bolt R Spec and the Harley-Davidson Nightster, but Honda edges out in terms of refinement, reliability, and ease of use. So, what makes the 850 stand out? It's the versatility. This isn't just a bike for first-time riders moving up from a 500 cubic centimeters machine. It's also a genuinely fun and capable cruiser for experienced riders who want performance without the bulk or price tag of a leader-class bike. Add to that Honda's legendary reliability, low maintenance needs, and a robust dealer network, and the CMX850 becomes a seriously compelling package. In short, the 2025 Honda Rebel 850 doesn't just fill a gap, it owns it. With solid performance, modern tech, clean design, and everyday usability, it might just be the new sweet spot in Honda's cruiser lineup. That's it for today's review. If you've got questions about the Rebel 850 or want to see a comparison with the 1100 or other bikes in its class, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to BikeBeat, and ring the bell so you never miss a ride. Ride safe, ride smart, and we'll catch you next time.